Hey guys, what's up? It's Divided We Fall. Um, on the screen you see is the Yin and Yang, the most perfect symbol in history or that I know. Everything exists from its opposite. Push a little bit on one way, it's gonna push the other. But anyway, I want to read a couple things out of this book right here. And let's see what you guys think. This is crazy, man. Oh, right here. Number 71. To realize that our knowledge is ignorance, this is a noble insight. To regard our ignorance as knowledge, this is a mental sickness. Only when we are sick of our sickness shall we cease to be sick. The sage is not sick, being sick of sickness. This is the secret of health. And our civilization is very sick right now. 72. Whether the people no longer fear your power, it is a sign that a greater power is coming. Interfere not lightly with their dwelling, nor lay heavy burdens upon their livelihood. Only when you cease to weary them, they will cease to be wearied of you. Therefore, the sage knows himself, but makes no show of himself, loves himself, but does not exalt himself. He prefers what is within to what is without. Number 78. Nothing in the world is softer and weaker than water. But for attacking the hard and strong, there's nothing like it, for nothing can take its place. That the weak overcomes the strong, and the soft overcomes the hard. This is something known by all, but practiced by none. Therefore, the sage says, to receive the dirt of a country is to be the lord of its soil shrines. To bear the calamities of a country is to be the prince of the world. Indeed, truth sounds like its opposite. Okay, I'm looking for this one. I really think that they all have meaning, but I'm just saying for this very time and what's going on in the world. Oh, this is great right here. This is the one I was looking for. Number 58 in the Tao Teh Ching still. Where the ruler is mum, the people are simple and happy. Where the ruler is sharp, the people are wily and discontented. Bad fortune is what good fortune leans on. Good fortune is what bad fortune hides in. Who knows the ultimate end of this process? Is there no norm of right? Yet it is normal soon becomes what is normal soon becomes abnormal, and what is auspicious soon turns ominous. Think about what's going on. The ABC crowd and shit. Anyway, long indeed have the people been in a quandary. Therefore, the sage squares without cutting, carves without disfiguring, straightens without straining, enlightens without dazzling. This is interesting. I haven't read this in a long time. Number 66. How does the sea become the king of all streams? Because it lies lower than they. Hence, it is the king of all streams. Therefore, the sage reigns over the people by humbling himself in speech, and leads the people by putting himself behind. Thus it is that when a sage stands above the people, they do not feel the heaviness of its weight. And when he stands in front of the people, they do not feel hurt. Therefore, all the world is glad to push him forward without getting tired of him, just because he strives with nobody. Nobody can ever strive with him. Bella, no, get out of here. God. Sorry, guys. college, I had to take philosophy credit, and it really bothered me that there was no solid answer, right? And so it just really bothered me. Like, 2 plus 2 is 4, period, right? Not maybe this, maybe that. It could do this, it could do that. I just can't do that. Anyway, so in college, for my philosophy credit, I found logic. One who practices logic is called a logician, which I think is pretty cool. Anyway, what it is you take like a paragraph, like something that I just read to you out of the Tao, and you turn it into a mathematical equation, right? And you're solving for X, right? Like, and each word or item is given a letter. So it's all letters, and it has to equal, it's either logical or illogical. There's no two ways about it. And we did a lot of paragraphs and things, and parables, and we did a lot of government bills, and they were the worst. Like, they were not logical to the fullest extent. So, anyway, yeah, and I loved it. I got an A+ in both semesters that I took it, Logic 1 and Logic 2. I suggest that you guys take it. It's awesome, man. If anyone who's in college or whatever. Or just look it up and learn about it. Yeah, the Tao Teh Ching, the sage, is like that. Okay, here, this is strange. This goes right on. I just randomly turn the page. Okay, number 15 in the Tao Teh Ching. It says, the ancient adepts of the Tao were subtle and flexible, profound and comprehensive. The minds were too deep to be fathomed. Because they are unfathomable, one can only describe them vaguely by their appearance. Hesitant, like one wading into a stream in winter. Timid, like one afraid of his neighbors on all sides. Cautious and courteous, like a guest, yielding like ice on the planet of melting. On the point of melting. Simple, like an uncarved block. Hollow, like a cave. Confused, like a muddy pool. And yet, who else could quietly and gradually evolve from the muddy to the clear? Who else could slowly but steadily move from the inert to the living? He who keeps the Tao does not want to be full, but precisely because he is never full, he can always remain like a hidden sprout, and does not rush to early ripening. Okay, I don't, this is all written, I have things, I found this book on the bus. I love it. It's a little tiny book. Anyway, I don't know which one. Anyway, page 16. This I just happened to caught my eye because of the floods and stuff. Okay. And for some reason I wrote on here, rock bottom, nowhere to go but up. First things first. Whatever that means. Let's read it. Okay. Attain to utmost emptiness. Cling single-heartedly to interior peace. While all things are stirring together, I only contemplate the return. For flourishing as they do, each of them will return to its root. To return to its root is to find peace. To find peace is to fulfill one's destiny. To fulfill one's destiny is to be constant. To know the constant is called insight. If one does not know the constant, one runs blindly into disasters. If one knows the constant, one can understand and embrace all. If one understands and embraces all, one is capable of doing justice. To be just is to be kingly. To be kingly is to be heavenly. To be heavenly is to be one with the Tao. To be one with the Tao is to abide forever. Such one will be safe and whole, even after the dissolution of the body. Wow, that's intense. Hey, that's all it is for today, and I will come back, you guys, and I'll come back and whatever, you know what I mean. I'll come back and read some more out of here maybe or something, or I'll go on live. I love you guys. Divided we fall. Please try and listen to this the whole way through, and hit a like if you want, and a subscribe. It doesn't even matter. I just want people to hear this, you know, because this was written a long, long, long time ago. I love you guys.